What's going on, guys? I've got here a 2012 Nissan Versa. I'm using this car to show you how to change your headlight bulb. I'm also going to show you the location of the different fuses for the headlights. So to begin, we're going to take a look at the bulb. So we can peer down through the back here and we can see there's a connector. This connector has to come out first. And I'm going to warn you ahead of time, they're going to be on there pretty firmly. So when you start to try to pull it out, it's going to wiggle around quite a bit because the entire bulb is moving around. But it will come out, you just pull it straight out, and you'll want to use this opportunity to inspect the pins on the connector. Many times it's not the bulb that's the problem, it's that the connector will form corrosion or burnt terminals. So definitely check that out. Now there's a protective rubber boot that's going to have to come out. It's just held on with friction. And so you remove it and set it aside. You want to reinstall this boot after you replace the bulb, as it's important to keep moisture sealed out. Now we can get our good look at the bulb itself. It's held in with a wire retainer. So the way it works to get this out is you have to push on the wire and then move it to the side, and the entire wire assembly will hinge out. So you can see there's a little hook on that wire, and that is what keeps it locked in place. Now let me see if I can maneuver this phone to a better angle. I want you guys to really get a good idea of what this looks like. Basically, you push it in and it locks. Let's see. I'll show you on the other side. I have a better angle on that. But the bulb comes out. It has to come out and go in the same way because there's 3 tabs on here. The part number is a 9003. And when you install the new bulb, you'll want to be sure to not touch the glass on the new bulb. Let's move over to this side. I can get a slightly better angle on this bulb. So we can see here on the passenger side, there's the locking piece there. Basically, you see that little hook right there? That's what holds it in place. So when you install your new bulb, the bulb goes in first. Don't touch the glass, of course. After the bulb's installed, you can install the protective rubber boot. It just pops on. And then finally, you can connect the electrical connector, and if you desire, you can put some dielectric grease on there to protect it. So yeah, that's it for the bulb. Now let's talk about the fuses. There are a total of 5 fuses that are used for this bulb, for these different bulbs, and they're behind this cover. So on the left hand side, there's a tab here you push in while you lift up. On the right side, there's 2 tabs that you pinch together. This whole upper piece will come out, and sometimes you may have to flex this piece to get it to really come out all the way. Now we've got to slide this piece up. There's a tab on either side. You push over to the side, and then this whole piece will just come up and out. And again, this will have to flex a little bit to accommodate it. Now here we will find 4 fuses for the headlights. So we've got some 10 amp fuses here. Those are for the high beam. So this 10 amp fuse right here, that is for the passenger side high beam. The one above it is for the driver side high beam. Now for the low beam, we've got some 15 amp fuses. So this 15 amp fuse here, the bottom one, that's for the passenger side, and the one above it is for the driver side. Now, all of those fuses receive power from relays that are built into this assembly that are not serviceable. And those relays receive power from this 40 amp fuse right here. It's the centerpiece of this fuse assembly. I will also mention there are some fuses that are built into the positive battery terminal. And the headlight circuits, they source power from this fusible link right here. Although if this fuse blows, it's very likely that a lot more than just your headlights will not work. So yeah, I hope that this information was helpful for you. or a good starting point in troubleshooting the headlights on your Nissan Versa. If you have any questions, please do let me know, and thanks for watching.